मुझे बताइए भैया, इस देश में से घुसपैठिए जाने चाहिए या नहीं जाने चाहिए?
The Union Cabinet today cleared the controversial Citizenship Amendment Bill, which seeks to grant citizenship to non-Muslim refugees from neighboring Pakistan, Afghanistan and Bangladesh if they face religious persecution there. The bill is likely to be tabled in the Parliament in the next couple of days. In its election manifesto for 2014 Lok Sabha polls, the Bharatiya Janata Party had mentioned that India shall remain a natural home for persecuted Hindus and they will always be welcome to seek refuge here. But what is the controversial Citizenship Amendment Bill all about? Outlook explains. The bill amends the Citizenship Act 1955 to accord eligibility to illegal Hindu, Sikh, Jain, Buddhist, Parsi and Christian migrants from Afghanistan, Bangladesh and Pakistan for Indian citizenship. It naturally implies that any person who does not identify himself or herself from any of the communities or religions mentioned before actually does not qualify or does not become eligible for Indian citizenship. The bill also relaxes the provision for citizenship by naturalization. One of the requirements for citizenship by naturalization was that the concerned person should have resided in India for the past 12 months and for at least 11 of the last 14 years. The amendment reduces this 11-year period to 6 years for the same people as mentioned before and again from the very same countries. Now let's quickly focus on criticism and concerns raised over the Citizenship Amendment Bill. The biggest criticism of the proposed law is that it grants citizenship on the basis of a particular person's religion, which many say violates right to equality guaranteed under Article 14 of the Indian Constitution. The opposition parties have actually raised objections citing the exact same reason. Political parties and social activists have also opined that the bill is anti-Muslim because the community's name is conspicuous by its absence in the list of religions mentioned in the bill. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh has however outrightly dismissed this criticism, saying the countries mentioned in the bill are essentially Islamic and therefore it is the non-Muslims who face religious persecution there. The bill has encountered tremendous resistance from the northeastern part of the country, where political parties, including those part of the National Democratic Alliance, have expressed apprehension over the proposed law. The All Assam Students Union, one of the most influential regional groups, says that it cannot accept the bill for it is against their rights and the constitution. The Northeast Students Organization, the umbrella group for all the major student associations of the 7 states, echoes a similar sentiment. Even last year, at least 16 indigenous groups of Assam had actually said that the Citizenship Amendment Bill actually violates the very idea of secularism and Indian Constitution by distinguishing between the immigrants on the basis of their religion. The groups also expressed concerns that such a bill will actually threaten the existence of the ethnic communities in the 7 states. Senior Congress leader Jairam Ramesh last Saturday said that the Grand Old Party is going to build an alliance against the Citizenship Amendment Bill in the Parliament with the help of like-minded political parties. However, with the brute majority that the Bharatiya Janata Party has in the Lok Sabha, it remains to be seen if the Congress and other like-minded parties will really succeed in opposing the Citizenship Amendment Bill.